Welcome back friends, this is Frazer from Art Studio. Welcome back friends. So today we'll quickly learn how to create a barrel like this in a very easy and quick method. So let's get started. So we'll take a cylinder first for that, polyprimitive cylinder, and just scale it to get the proper shape, rather to get the proper size. And as you can see, I'm following this reference. Now coming on to some of the properties, you just need to add a few subdivision heights. So more height will give you a better deformation. Add a few caps. Yeah, this will do. Next, coming on to getting the bulging shape, we'll be using from the deformer menu, going under the nonlinear deformer. We'll be using this flare option, the flare deformer. So as you see, if you go into the properties of the flare and crank up the value of the curves, you can get the shape for the barrel. Okay, this kind of bulging shape for the barrel. You can play with the other options of the curve as well. Okay, if you want, like the high bound and the low bound. I have a separate tutorial specifically for this flare deformer. To check the video, just click the I button above, so you get this deformer in detail. So I'll duplicate this mesh so that I have a backup of the deformer mesh with the deformer group, and with this duplicated mesh I'll be creating the rest of the forms. So firstly, I'll just select these two edge loops from the top and bottom, and using the slide edge loop tool, I have it on the shelf. I'll just drag this to get the thickness for the side and to get the lid as well. So select this vertex, and I'll be going from vertex to face mode, to face, go the selection and extrude it, give it some thickness, push it down to create the lid portion. Okay, once that's done, now we are moving on to creating the wooden planks, okay, along the sides. So for that, I'll be selecting this edge loop from bottom, from the top to bottom, and once one of the edge loop is selected, I'll be using the select similar option from the select menu, and that will select all the similar edges, so I don't have to do it manually. Once that's done, I'll be using the bevel option, so bevel edges. So with the given values, as you can see on the screen, I'll try and push it in to create the crevice, separating the planks from each other. As you can see, we got the basic form and shape, and it's pretty regular and pretty uniform, but that will do for now. To see the edges on the top, it needs some tweaking, so I'll select these edges and tweak them to get the shape proper. Yeah, this looks much better. Along with that, you can see there are n-gons over here on the top, so I'll just select these vertices and again select similar to select all these similar vertices and merge them. So we'll merge them, and that will provide me the proper polygons. So if you like the video, give a like and share it, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and click on the bell icon so you get the notifications. Yeah, so for this part, this looks good. Moving on to the next part, where we'll be creating the metallic rings. Okay. Yeah, so for that, I'll duplicate the original mesh once more, because I'll need the unedited mesh which I've done for the planks to get the smooth shape, and I'll just select the alternate face loops, okay, leaving some extra gap in the middle. So once that's selected, we will delete the rest of the faces. So shift select and delete rest of the faces, so we get these face loops, okay, or rings. Once you got this, we'll just separate them and extrude them. So we get them some thickness, and you can adjust the thickness if you want a little bit more based on your preference or your reference. If you want to make some adjustment with the gaps or the positions, you can do that. As you can see, we have created the barrel almost there very easily, and it's a non-destructive method. So it's now time to create the bung. Okay, so that is the cork, which will basically be the opening. So we take a cylinder for that and just shape it simply to get the form of the bung, and we'll position it in the correct place. So we'll just shape it and to get the form of the bung cork. Yeah friends, so this looks pretty good, and I hope you have learned to create this kind of barrel for any kind of environment, whether it's game or any kind of animation or realistic. You can stylize it if you want based on the texturing, how you want to. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Till then, take care, bye bye.